Why would I go back to that's on the internet talking about me? You get up there with my enemies, talk about my hand, talk about me and laugh like it's funny? I would have broke your jaw.
Hey, 4 extra. I just seen a clip of you saying that I was talking shit about you and laughing about you after you got nerfed and your hand turned to a nub.
What's the wire with the politickers? Adam out here playing with hot water. Off the bat. Bo Extra told Trap Lord Ross he considered Adam a friend until he did that bunk shit. Now he want to break his glass jaw on Vernon Avenue. 22's was seen this interview last week sometime. He was thinking about his response ever since he seen it. He ain't know what to say. He told Lena his brilliant idea. She said, babe, don't do that. He's got to kick your ass. He called Extras a dummy. Nah, you gotta be the dummy. You think he finna get in the boxing ring with you? Nah, he really trying to punish you, buddy. Adam that lost his muscle. He looking for some backup now. He gonna try to get Ann involved in this somehow. Watch. Hefe ain't going for it though. He gonna shut it all down like the last call for alcohol. He gonna tell that man something he don't want to hear. You gotta handle your own candle, Whitey. He swear he wasn't cracking jokes about that man. But we all seen it, Mr. No Accountability. Now pop out on 43rd for your DP, cuh. If the voters gotta come to the office, everybody getting whooped. Josh too. Adam trying to make this content. But you gotta understand, there's some YNs that's on go about they homie. Foaming at the mouth ready to score. They gonna treat his ass just like a op. He gonna have to call Burbank cops.
You're never gonna break me. The only thing to break me is myself. God. And God didn't break me. He put me back on earth to break you. I ask all the time, when you going back to no jumpers? Nigga, I ain't going back. I ain't no going back. Why would I go back to that's on the internet talking about me? You get up there with my enemies, talk about my hand, talk about me and laugh like it's funny? I would have broke your jaw. What do you mean? I looked at you as a friend. I looked at that as a friend. I brought that to my neighborhood. I brought that to Vernon Avenue. And that nigga think it's smiles and faces. My homies, my family, my loved ones sad. They crying. They thinking I'm dying. I'm collapsing. I'm getting blood transfusions. Surgery for 5 hours and 30 minutes. And you think it's funny to say, to get up there and think it's smile? I would have broke his face. Hell no, I'll never go back there. Cause you was just a buster like the rest of these with a sheep over your head, pretending. That's how I feel. So when you watch this, make sure you understand when you watch this what I'm saying. Cause I would never, ever talk about that I call my friend like that. And you think he don't understand what he's saying? He didn't say nothing wrong? You need to go sit down and think to yourself what you said wrong. I would never go back to something that a nigga sit up there and what's the name and talked. I'm a real and on real would never ever let it disrespect them in their face. I'm a real, I'm gonna kill you about my respect before I let any talk about me in my face. Understand that. Ain't nothing broke me. It just made me worse.
For real. I want to touch on the relationship with Kevin Gates again, man, because you said that he was real.
It's hot, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
It's hot, bro.
I feel you got to speak your truth, man.
I hate busters. I hate busters, especially when they pretend, bro. I brought that to my area.
So you really felt betrayed by what he said?
Yeah. And I'm laying in the hospital. I'm about to die. My family, bro. My family crying. My homies sad. My homegirls crying. People around the world crying, nigga. And you think it's a joke? Nigga, I'll break your jaw. You think it's a joke? Texting me, putting up memes, you miss me on Instagram and tagging me. Don't tag me. Tag your life. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Think it's a joke? You a joke. That's why I laugh at you, character ass.
I get where that comes from, man.
Just keeping it across the board.
Nah, you got to speak your truth, man. You know.
I don't like to know. I don't get on here and make up stories.
So who do you feel like there is that had your back that you felt like was respectful about? You know, Kevin Gates tapped in with you.
Bro, Kevin Gates, bro. D-Jack, You know what I'm talking about? The NFL player, my homie, bro. You get what I'm saying? What's the name from the Ravens? What's his name, the quarterbacker? Lamar Jackson. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Lamar Jackson, bro. That shouted me out, bro. That was there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, everybody around the world, bro, that supported me, bro. You supported me, bro. I looked at my DMs, bro. You was hitting me up back to back to back, bro. You was leaving voicemails back to back to back in my when I ended up getting my phone looking at it, bro. Sure. That's why, bro, I picked you, bro, to have an interview with, bro, to sit down with. Cause you didn't get on there, bro, and talk about me, bro. You didn't get on there thinking it was a joke, bro. It was a friend that you seen that was hurt, bro, that was damn near dead, bro.
For real.
That you been, bro, we done did a lot of shit together.
I was hurt, man, to see that.
You didn't go up there with other people, bro. You sit there like, bro, this is my friend right here. This is more than that. You got people around the world, bro, that's watching in from the end, watching out, bro. That's like, bro, like, this is what they talking when a real, about to die or something.
Hey, 4 Extra. I just seen a clip of you saying that I was talking shit about you and laughing about you after you got nerfed and your hand turned to a nub. Well, I just want to say that that's cap. In reality, I sent money to your GoFundMe and I was keeping the whole world up to date about what was going on with your goofy ass. So as a result of you lying to the world because you don't want to be honest about the fact that nobody wanted to pay you $50,000 for your interview, I challenge you, 4 Extra, to a fade. I'll see you in the ring.
Because let's be real, something happened over the weekend that was worse than 10 9/11s.
Damn.
It was worse than 100 bombings of the Israeli nuclear sites. No, sorry, Iranian. Okay. 4 Extra blew his hand off. And obviously, this was an extremely viral thing to have taken place. In particular, I think because of the fact that he has essentially built his entire name off of, threatening violence, saying that he wanted to pack people out, claiming that he won 10 fights in a row in jail. He never claimed that he put a carrot in his butt, but we all kind of, or in someone else's butt. We all kind of know that he probably did. And it took the internet by storm. And it was even crazier that it was 4th of July weekend. Everybody had plenty of time on the internet. Everybody's looking at their phones, hanging out with their families. And all of a sudden we find out that someone who in many people's minds was the most viral No Jumper host of all time, many would say, was now a man without a hand. And there were a lot of insensitive reactions to it that I'm sure we all saw. It was hard not to acknowledge the hypocrisy of the fact that many of us in this room, particularly this couch, have spent a lot of oxygen making fun of other people who are missing limbs.
It happens.
It's a hip-hop thing. I'm just going to blame it on that. That being said, 4 Extra, missing a hand, apparently still does not have his vision completely back. I do believe a large percentage of it is back, and that he's not going to be living his life as a blind man, which is, to be honest with you, we find out that he blew his hand off. 40 minutes later, they're telling me he's blind. I spent many hours thinking that he was blind and missing a hand before I was finally assured that, to some extent, his vision is coming back.
Well,
so
is the blindness caused by the explosion, or was it or is that more like a trauma reaction that the body just?
No,
had?
it was the explosion. From what I heard, he was actually in the car and he was lighting the firework, about to throw it out the window, and his homie was driving, and that's why his homie, I think, may have lost an ear, this part of his face, and an eye. Now, I'm not even 100% sure who the friend is. I don't know if it's somebody that he's ever brought to the office or somebody that I've ever spent time around. But and then in addition, 4 Extra, I think it being contained was probably worse for whatever happened to his vision, because of the fact that they were in a car, and I guess the window was probably down, but the roof and everything is going to kind of contain the blow. I don't know. You did buy, according to him, $6,000 worth of fireworks, and then you blew off your hand. Like, how do you at a certain point not feel like, okay, you got to be able to laugh at yourself a little bit?
$6,000 worth.
That's what he says. Doesn't make any sense to me. I have no, like, $6,000 worth of, is that, that's going to be like a couple
First
pickup
line,
trucks,
that's-
right?
Buy some Dracos instead. At that
It
point,
did sound crazy to me too, but the fact that he can't find it within himself to realize that other people, especially your ops, people that like you really don't get along with, are gonna find humor in this when you were going around acting like the toughest guy on earth for all these years. It's just like, are you serious? Like this, for the 4 extra thing in particular, might be the biggest reminder I've ever got that you just can't do business with dummies. You just can't do business with dummies over and over and think that it's going to work out all right. I can't keep stooping down and trying to make stars out of people and succeeding, to be totally fair, succeeding, because as soon as they get one person in their ear, they're just going to it up.
Asher's ready to break his good hand on Adam's face. Put that nub on him, too. He really think it's an opportunity for him in that boxing ring. He gonna put them gold rings on your eye. Adam gonna go from the rooster to a raccoon. His only path to victory is running the whole fight anyway. He ain't gonna attempt to throw a punch. Extra still pump fear in his heart. He literally gotta have no hands for Adam to come out with a win. Kai ain't had a squabble since he was 17. He fought his sister boyfriend because he stole his dad's wallet. His family looked at him like, you better do something. He popped out on him. Threw one punch and started humping and hugging him. That's when Plug Talk was born. To be real, Adam been waiting to hear from 4 Extra. He ain't think it was gonna be this heavy, though. This shit got him pressured up. The next No Jumper episode finna be 4 hours of 4 Extra talk. Let me know what y'all think, man. Political street views? No, fake news.